So, this is the first video in my grand experiment here in the creation of the Parental Alienation Journal. I've created custom GPT here on ChatGPT and configured it as an academic researcher and reporter exploring parental alienation with empathy. And it's set up here to have some conversation starters, and we're going to see where this goes. I have not tried any of these on my own ever before. And really, the reason for this recording is I want to know the answer to this question. What might explain a breakdown in the relationship with my daughter? And according to what the Parental Alienation Journal is telling me here, well, let's see. It'll read it aloud for me.
I'm really sorry that you're experiencing this, and it's brave of you to explore what might have contributed to the breakdown. Parent-child relationship challenges can be painful and complicated, especially when it involves alienation or estrangement. Here are several potential factors that might explain a breakdown in your relationship with your daughter. I'll walk through some possibilities, and we can explore which ones resonate with your situation. On 1, parental alienation dynamics. Influence from another parent or adult. If there's conflict with your co-parent, your daughter may have been exposed to negative messages about you. Psychological alignment. A child might align with one parent as a way to reduce their own emotional conflict or anxiety, especially in a high-conflict separation or divorce. Manipulation or triangulation. If the other parent promotes anger, blame, or exclusion, it can foster distance and even lead the child to believe the alienating parent's narrative. 2. Family conflict and unresolved emotional wounds. Witnessing conflict. Children can struggle when they see intense conflict between parents. They may feel they need to pick sides to cope. Unaddressed trauma. Even subtle moments of misunderstanding, rejection, or hurt may build up in a child, causing emotional withdrawal. Fear of expressing emotions. She may have struggled with expressing her own needs or grievances with you, resulting in avoidance and silence.
I'm so sorry.
3. Developmental and identity phases. Adolescence and individuation. Teenagers often assert independence and can become distant as they explore their identity. In these cases, the distance might not be permanent, but rather part of developmental process. Peer or societal influence. Friends or external figures can impact a child's perspective and attitudes, especially during teenage years when peer opinions carry weight. 4. Miscommunication and perceived neglect. Communication gaps. What seems like a small misunderstanding to you may have been experienced as a significant emotional injury by your daughter. Over time, such moments can lead to resentment if not addressed. Emotional neglect, perceived or real, even when unintended, children may feel unseen, unheard, or misunderstood, which can foster alienation. 5. Influence of mental health or life transitions. Mental health struggles, issues such as anxiety, depression, or trauma on either side can add pressure to the relationship. Big life changes. Transitions like divorce, a new marriage or partner, school moves, or loss of other meaningful relationships may have affected her ability to trust or stay close. 6. Pressure to conform or protect relationships. Pressure from...
I'm going to stop it there because I'm running out of recording time here. I only have the free trial version of this app, which lets me record 5 minutes. We're going to pick up where we left off here, though. And if you're seeing this, Andy, I'm so sorry. I love you so much. You keep being you. You're doing fine. I love you. So, that seems to have worked. If I find that I like this app, I'll go ahead and pony up the $25 for the full version. Right now, we're going to stick with these 5-minute videos, and we're going to see if ChatGPT will pick up reading.
I'm really sorry that you're experiencing this, and it's brave of you to explore what might have contributed.
See if it'll pick up down here.
I'm really sorry that you're experiencing this, and it's brave of you to explore what might have contributed to the breakdown.
We're going to go back up here to sub 5, which I believe was already read. So we're going to go to sub 6, and that is pressure to conform or to protect relationships. Pressure from loyalty conflicts. If your daughter senses tension between you and the other parent, she may feel caught between, leading her to create distance to protect herself. Guilt or confusion. She might believe that loving you is a betrayal to someone else, like her other parent, or she may struggle with mixed feelings of anger and love. Empathetic reflection for your journey. What's happening right now could reflect one or more of these influences, and it might help to ask, when did things begin to change? This might highlight patterns or triggering events. Has she ever expressed anger or disappointment toward you? If so, that might give insight into her underlying emotions. Is there someone else she might be aligning with, a parent, friend, or mentor, whose influence she might be shaping her behavior? What have been your biggest challenges in trying to reconnect? If you're comfortable, feel free to share more about your experiences, and I can help you in reflecting on specific situations. Alternatively, we can also structure these reflections for a potential video or journal entry, focusing on your personal journey through these challenges. Now you're working to understand the situation. See, the reason that I asked at the very beginning was what might explain a breakdown in a relationship with my daughter is because I don't want to make the assumption of anything. All I know is I love my daughter very much, and we once had a very good, I thought, relationship. I was very active in her life up until, her mom and I divorced, and I made the decision to move back home to New York so I could pursue my job. There's a lot of complexities as to why I was moving back home to New York to pursue my job, and we'll get into that. But for now, I think I'm going to go ahead and finish up this recording, as my 5 minutes of recording time right now are winding down, and I'm going to go ahead and see about getting these posted on my YouTube channel, and I will keep going, but let me just see what happens here. The last time I remember seeing my daughter was when she came up to me after she had just graduated from high school. She walked over to me in the crowd and gave me about 5 minutes of her time. She introduced me to a boy. She let the boy take a picture of her and me together with her phone and promised that she would send me a copy. I didn't get it. I miss her so much. I wish I could make it right. So, love y'all.